For you see, without your help, there are 5 girls that are doomed to perish. Yes! I knew you were the one for this quest!
I gotta say, I like the way they're looking at us. I think maybe...
Here is the task. Each of the 5 girls you must save are living in Sabrosa, and each of them are concealing secrets that will prove fatal if not brought to light.
They could be hiding them from their families, their friends, or even themselves. Secrets are funny like that.
You must find each of these 5 destined girls. You must gain their trust and friendship, and maybe even their hearts, so that they will open to you. Only once you know their secrets can you hope to save them.
If they don't trust you, they won't tell you. Do whatever you can to gain their trust, admiration, affection, lust, whatever works.
You will know. At first, you may not recognize them, but your feelings will guide you.
You'll gain a sense of how they're feeling and how much they like you. Don't sweat it. Finding them's the easy part.
And while you are working to rescue them, you may be presented with situations that require difficult choices. I implore you to follow your heart and stay in the path of the light at nearly any cost.
But of course, not the cost of their lives. If you have to lie, cheat, steal, or inflict a little violence, that's just the way it...
But your quest can be done with the hero's way.
Sure, but if you get stuck between a rock and a hard place, well, who's judging you?
We're judging them.
Yes, but only to prove something, whatever their choices are. The lives of the 5 destined are your only concern.
But try to be heroic.
Or not.
Do you understand all we have said?
Do it. It'll be fun. You...
Thelema, what do you say? Yay or nay? Yes! Oh, you have made me so happy!
Okay, good. This wasn't a monumental waste of time.
Travel to Sabrosa, find the destined 5 girls, and discover the secrets which are imperiling their lives.
And spoiler warning, if you pull off this quest, we have a special reward for you. Please don't let us down.
Thelema, I'm not sure if this was necessary. They seemed perfectly motivated.
Shh, you're cute when you're being all prophetic and quest-giving.
Thelema? On your quest, you'll be meeting lots of different characters, and you'll need to figure out in every conversation. You'll be given different options. If you pick a good option, you'll be awarded heart points. This is a great sign that you're making progress. Some options, however, will be locked behind requirements. Sometimes this means you need better stats or more money in order to choose them. One cool thing, though, is that if you use a stat to pick an option, that skill will go up.
Every day, you'll be given 2 chances to work on your stats or earn money at a job. This happens at dawn and dusk. If you see an option with a secret lock that you can't even read, it means you need something else. This might be information from another character or a secret you need to uncover. Also, pay attention here, your stats and jobs are split into 2 different types, light karma and dark karma.
Light karma jobs and skills are virtuous, exemplary, and at least legal.
Dark karma jobs and stats are not those things. They involve shady or illegal things, but they pay more. If you see a choice that involves using one of your dark karma stats, you should know that those will...
However, light karma points are much, much rarer, and they may not involve light karma stats at all. You must truly quest for the most heroic and good choices to earn them.
What do light and dark karma points do? Mostly affect the ending of the story, so choose wisely.
Here's an example of the kinds of choices you'll find in Hush Hush.
Hey, you got heart points. Nice. But remember, you also got dark karma.
To find the right people to talk to, check out your map. Any locations you see mean that there's something to do there. Events that are highlighted in gold will advance the time of day, and the ones highlighted in purple will not. So consider doing purple one. You will often get invited to events through your phone. Characters will text you and ask you out, or tell you where they're hanging out. It's up to you to decide which events to accept or ignore.
If you accept an invite and don't show, the person you stand up will be mega hurt or insulted, naturally. You'll be able to tell how each of the destined girls are doing by checking out the Contacts tab. Each girl's mood and affection are affected by the heart points you earn while talking to them. If a girl's mood drops too low, she may fall victim to an unfortunate accident.
So make sure to manage your schedule, don't double book any dates at the same time, and pick the best options for Some girls may want you to be sweet, and some may want you to be sassy. All in all, you gotta do your best guesses.
There are a few different ways to win. Will you try to be more friend than lover? Will you lie, cheat, and steal? In a moment, you'll be shown the map. There's only one event to choose from, so...
Best of luck! And if you need hints,
Mystic will help you there.
on with the
Oh, it's just not fair! Curse you, adorable little flying disc! Turning against me. Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you as I was flailing around, trying to snatch this little beauty from the... Ah, just my luck. First I miss a catch, and then I almost miss a catch. Well, don't just stand there looking scrumptious. Say something flirty. Meow! You called it. Though I wouldn't mind doing a bit of the face mashing myself, if you catch my meaning. Hold that pose. I need to call my sister over and tell her I want to bet. Yoo-hoo! E-roll!
Gosh, Eli, you're so lazy today, even for you. I'm not sure you and I have the same idea of what go long means, but it means you need to run.
Darling, I'm garbage without a pair of heels, and I can guarantee that I have a much different meaning for the phrase go long.
My favorite part of going to the beach. The part where Eli talks about penises. Speaking of polite conversation, who's this?
Ero, my dear sister, this sweet little sour key has mistaken me for the beautiful maiden that I am, which means I have won the bet. The dress looks better on me. I win!
Are you serious? We've only been here 9 minutes.
Oh, the truth hurts, and your tears are like the sweet brine of a victory at sea. Pay up! I want to buy something utterly useless and inappropriate.
Stupid, sexy Eli.
Wunderbar! All right, I'll be back shortly. The two of you should chat, though. You have so much in common now. Ta-ta!
Ugh. I'm never going to hear the end of this one. Eli already has to help me with my makeup and hair. Now it's going to be my wardrobe, too. Well, thanks. Yeah, this frisbee is all me for sure. Picked it out myself. Thought it went well with my motorcycle. The name's Zero, by the way, and the magic space princess that ran off with my money is Eli. As you can tell, we've got a thing for rainbows. And don't even get us started on ponies. No, really. We get real awkward real fast. I'd say, judging from the lack of tan lines, you're probably from out of town. Done. Stop your looking, because you've found that accomplice. Whew. Sorry, came on a little strong there. I just get really excited when someone says spotter. Well, I'm gonna hang 10 for a bit. The tide is calling for me. No, seriously, look. Can you see? It's waving. Oh man, I'm so funny. Anyway, nice chatting. Maybe I'll see you around.
Hello! I'm back! Actually, I never left. I was spying on you guys from over there. I was hoping you'd make a nice impression on my lovely sister. You see, she is part orangutan and does not know how to socialize. Her friends and I are always trying to help hook her up. Alas, orangutan. And she's such a cutie, too. I wish I had inherited the same butt genes she has. But maybe I'm off the mark here. You've got this look about you. What is this look, even? What a delight! Well, you're getting my number for sure. So, let's work on Ero's. The trick with Ero is that she's super off the market right now. She's been practically a nun for the last 9 months. Her last breakup was ugly. So the only way to spike that football is to take it to the end zone. And by end zone, I mean friend zone. Oh, I just made a little sports analogy. Ero would be so proud of me. But yes, you should be thinking less tight pants and more pajama bottoms. Be a friendly friend. Get to know her while avoiding anything sexual. This honestly sounds like kind of a nightmare, but you can do it. So unless you've got mad game and you can prove me wrong, I would suggest trying to keep your eyes off her redonkulously supple cleavage for a few outings, and she's likely to relax her guard. Think you can handle that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Damn! I got stuffed in the barrel hard back there. Hey, what's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Of a sort, my dear. More like the icy pail of flesh that hasn't seen the sun in years.
Oh, whoops. Well, I guess the girls could use a little more tanning. People are generally a bit uptight when you surf naked, though. That shark's got the confidence now to march into that office and get the raise she deserves.
You guys are weird.
Let's hit the road, Eli. That bikini is lost at sea. And I've flashed enough strangers today.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. At least if we get pulled over, the chances of escaping a ticket are hella good right now.
It was nice chatting with you. Maybe I'll see you around. Later.
This isn't over.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House. I never forget thy face, and I don't think we've met. So you must be visiting or new to town. Welcome. My name is Lotus. My brother Dimitri and I run the Queen Bean. We like to tell people that we're the best coffee place in town because it's true. We hope you'll make us your daily stop for your coffee. Buzz! Get it? Like a bee? So, can I get you anything? Here you are. Have a wonderful day.
You know, darling, I've never thought about why we bake cookies and cook bacon. That's quite the brain tickler.
It must be a mistake, though, right? Is there someone we can ask? Like the president of words?
Elle, sweetie, that's not a real person. That's a loopy dream you had when you ate that whole lemon meringue bust of Beyonce I made.
That's right. I do remember that. But not much of what happened afterward.
Oh, hello, a customer. How long you been standing there, sugar? Forgive me for being a chatty Cathy. Welcome to my bakery. My name is Bonnie Bell. Oh, darling. Bless your heart. That pickup line is downright spectacular for how bad it is.
Oh, you shouldn't eat anything with hair on it. It's almost never there on purpose.
You two are just the cutest. Hold on, I'll get some free samples. Maybe you can take another try at that order there, darling.
No, but you were pretty close. My name is Elle. Was that your second guess? Whoops, that's my alarm. I'm late for being early to my book club. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I used to collect pictures of cameras. I would be happy to share. Here, let me text it to you. Oh, and if you feel like talking more later, you can use that number to reach me. Take care.
All right, sweeties, I've got a big old tray of marzipan with your names on it. And they're shaped like broccoli, so you know they're good for you. Oh, Elle's gone and disappeared again. That girl is like a busty Batman in a hot pink cape. So how'd it go, huh? Did you manage to get a flirt through to that pretty little girl? Elle is a special girl who likes to keep her head in the clouds. You seem like a sweetheart yourself, so I'll give you a hand. Here's a little old tip for you. Elle's favorite gifts are sweets, especially cherry cupcakes. I'll give you a few for the road, on the house. Now you make sure you're a sweetheart to her, or I'm gonna come at you with my wooden spoon. And by the way, Sugar Cookie, if things don't work out between you and my dear sweet Elle, I might have a couple of special dessert options to cheer you up.
Beg your pardon? Just sneaking by. Thanks, friend. Well then, have a seat. I'm sure you have questions. More. I mean, please don't ask me for lotto numbers or who wins the World Series in 2024 or anything. Go Giants. In any case, I was expecting you, but I also was really jonesing for a latte, hence the sign. My name is Will, by the way, but you can call me Mystic if you prefer. I used to call this little business Where There's a Will, but it didn't really bring in the tourism dollars. So I changed it to Mystic's Mystical Fortune Telling, and things are a lot more lucrative now. No one wants their palm read by Will. Everyone wants it read by a guy in a robe named Mystic. But I digress. We should carry on. You're going to be given your first choice to leave now, so I want to make a good impression. I don't get many chances to work with people on a quest. I thought you might stay. I won't keep you in suspense, I promise. So I wound up in Sub Rosa rather serendipitously. Unlike most of the locals here, I'm what you might call an outsider. My journey here was kick-started by an act of generosity. And when I arrived, I was commanded only be helpful. So now, I do this. I peek behind the curtain, look at the machines running underneath the world. And I can tell you a few things that may lead you to the destination you seek. Oh yes. Those two tried to pull me into the game a few times, but luckily, I usually manage to distract them with a charming smile. Here's the point.
But of course, not the cost of.
What do you say? Yay or nay, as you wish.
But of course, not the cost of.
What do you say? Yay, as you wish. It is not for us to decide your choices. If we have not stirred your heart, perhaps we have failed to.
Too bad. Spoiler warning, if you had pulled off this quest. Maybe another time. Oh, by the way, your trip is cancelled. Enjoy your vacation in your apartment.
Here's the point. You're trying to learn secrets, correct? Well, I can set you in the right direction. For a reasonable fee. Actually, I take all major credit cards. Except American Express. Their service fees are atrocious. The more I do it, the harder it is, and the more expensive it gets. And I'm holding a sale for the next 30 seconds. First reading is free. What do you say? Would you like me to tell you your future? A wise choice, my friend. All right, let's just get into the right headspace. Mio's first secret is no pain in the neck. She'll tell the first soul that's savvy in tech. And there you go. Oh, I used to give out printouts, but, you know, save a tree and all that. So write them down or take a picture with your phone. Or if you have, like, wiki powers, you could probably use that too. Depends on how old this info is. Good luck. I can only do that once a day, so don't bother trying to double dip. Best of luck on your quest. Cheers.
Yoo-hoo! Why, look who it is! My cute little beach bum buddy. I'm so glad you're here. I didn't get the chance to give you my and Eero's num-nums while we were frolicking on the sands. Hand me your phone. I shall correct this grievous oversight immediately. There, done. Now you can send Eero all the cute kitty memes your heart desires and fill my inbox with all the dirty little text your mind can conjure. Just be super careful not to mix those two up. Can you imagine? Sending me kitty memes! I'm practically squeeing my face off just thinking about them! Now, other than another fantastically fateful meeting with yours truly, what brings you to the mall? Did you run out of gum while you were out kicking ass? Do you just like the smell of air conditioning and chubby tourists? Yes! At long last! Destiny has... All right, enough small talk. Let's get down to business. As you can see, you're at Chic Boutique. Fashion is our... I'm going to hand you clothes, you're going to take them to the dressing room, and you're going to put... Okay, chop, chop, chop! Fortune favors the... Oh, and don't look at the price tags. Those are merely... Here you go. Here you go.
What the hell, you perv? You're dead meat!
Oh, wowzers. That's quite the bump on the old noggin. She got you good. And my, isn't that just a fun sentence to be able to say? Now you've got an interesting story to tell. Oh, wowzers, that's... Yes, but look on the bright side. You look as though you've been in a fight of some kind. I'd say your toughness stat went up a pinch. Oh, wowzers, that... Ooh, memory loss? Well, if you happen to develop amnesia, let me know. I'm your next of kin, and you've left your entire fortune to me. Lucky you! You have just had the pleasure of meeting one of Sub Rosa's more colorful residents. Her name is Cassie, and she is a firecracker thrown into a burning microwave. She comes in here all the time, tries on all the clothes, usually stuffs the odd thing into her bag, but oh dear lord, did you see her nails? That girl is a wizard with the filing board. Oh indeed, a handful of fire ants to be sure. equal parts thrilling and excruciating, and likely to make you wonder about your life choices leading up to said handful. I mean, I would call the police or confront her or something for the shoplifting, but in all honesty, I'm super lazy, and everything she takes looks so good on her. Would you like her number? I've got it here. I snooped through her phone once when she was trying on some lace panties. Beep, boop, beep. There you go. Just a word of the wise. Don't coddle that one. She's got daddy issues written all over her. Oh, and don't forget about Eero. I forgot I was trying to hook you up with her. Eero is so sweet and a tiger in bed, I imagine. Whoops, look at the time. I need to take my 2-hour lunch. Thanks for dropping in.
Sorry, loves. Store's closed for a bit. I've got a situation going on back here. No, no, no!
So, I gave him $400, and he said he'd get it back to me by next week. So, I gave him $400, and he said he'd get it back to me.
Dimitri, that was very foolish. But Savior Store. Hola! Aloha! What can I get for you today? No problem. I hope you didn't have your hopes set on one of our delicious and invigorating cups of coffee, did you?
No, too fast. Hey, you look helpful. Help me. Can't get internet. Don't know what time bus is coming. Fix. OMG, you're awesome. Hey, do you mind just sitting with me until bus comes? I'm worried about ghosts or something. Please. Okay, thanks. Skymax Arcade. Okay, bye.
Hey, sugar. As you can see, we've got no sugar, so let me know if anything...
Yay! You came to visit me. I've been having the worst day. Some guy came in. I tried to stop him. I ran after him with a much better one, but he wasn't having any of it. Anyway, I've got a few customers floating around. Eee! Pinch your little...
Oh, hello again. It's me, Lot, as you can see. Nothing my usual. I hope you didn't have your hopes set on one of our delicious and invigorating cups of coffee, did you? Sounds perfect. Even though it'll likely be near you, though. Anyways.
Hey, it's you! Do me a favor. Put this shirt on and look sexy. No, I'm afraid not. This is more of a meet the parents kind of sweater. I'm looking for a nice quickie in the library kind of. Maybe I should wear glasses. Oh, thank you, BT Dubs. You're a peach. I've got to concentrate on this problem right now, though.
Aloha! It's just me today. What can I get for you today? Here you are!
Hey, sugar. I'm glad you're here. There's this baking competition coming up back home in Georgia. Normally I wouldn't bother, but one of my rivals, I would take immense satisfaction from teaching her some manners. What do you think? Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks for the clear-headed advice, sugar. It's always nice, as always.
Hey, over here! Hurry! All right, Scrumptious, here comes my sister. She's on her brunch jog, which you'll be horrified to learn is not her first of the day. Lucky for you, that means you might have a shot of keeping up with her. She's training for the Ironman, so she doesn't start to slow down until about the half marathon mark. This is your best shot. My dear Eero is made of stern stuff, so lace up those shoes, clench that cute hiney of yours, and get moving. Good luck!
Oh, hey, it's you. My bud from the beach. Fancy running into you here. Nice day for a jog, eh? I love it when the wind is just strong enough to hit you with that cool ocean spray. When you've got a few miles to put behind you, it kinda feels like cheating. Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and hit on pretty girls? Well, I'm not sure if you should use me for your example. I don't really sweat elegantly. Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and hit on... Amen to that. I'm not sure why being useful usually involves sitting or standing still. I wish there were more Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and... Yeah, I can sort of see where you're coming from. Though my passion is more in the yoga pants direction. Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and hit on pretty girl? Amen to that. I'm not sure why being useful... No, but seriously, are you out here to pound some pavement? I usually don't hit my peaks unless I've got someone cheering me along. If it's the same for you, we can be each other's sweaty cheerleaders. What do you say? Yes! Let's do this! With our powers combined, we can't lose. Set the pace. Let's rock. So, I like to hit the boardwalk here and run all the way down to the lighthouse. It's just a 3K, but it does the trick for me. I'm actually super happy to have someone along for this stretch. We have to pass in front of at least 4 ice cream stores. And the struggle is real, let me tell you. So, tell me a bit about yourself. What do you do for a living? What are your dark and depraved secrets? Unless you don't think you can jog and chat at the same time. You're a loon. I guess let's hope you're a quick loon who doesn't skip leg day. What about me? Any burning questions I can answer for you? You've got a bit of a captive audience here. So, now's your chance to get me to spill those beans. Thanks! I love sports and training and climbing on stuff. It's nice to be noticed. You work out? love to. Let's book some time in the gym and I'll show you my routine. Man, you had me at pointers.
Ask me anything. I'm an open book.
Close. It's Japanese. My full name is Hiro Kawase. Hajimemashite. Hardy har. Keep up the pace and the questions. This is fun. Thanks. Not well, that's 1K down. How are we doing? Feeling good? Still got fuel in the tank. Are you out for a jog too then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and... Hey, Mend, what do you say? Yeah! So, tell me a bit about yourself. What do you do? What about me? Any burning questions I can answer for you? Thanks! I love sport. I would love to.
Ask me anything. I'm an open book.
Thanks! Well, that's 1K down. How are we doing? Feeling good? Still got fuel in the tank. Are you out for a jog too then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out? What do you say? Yes! So, tell me a bit about yourself. What about me? Any burning questions I can answer? Close. It's Japanese. My full name is Hard.
Ask me anything. I'm an open book.
Thanks. I love sports and I would love to. Keep up the pace and the questions. Yeah, Eli's something, eh? One of 7 siblings, but definitely more fabulous than all the others combined. I would say very special. You should really talk to Eli, though, if you're interested. Anything else I can do to feed that insatiable curiosity? Thanks. Not many people. Well, that's 1K down. How are we doing? Feel? That's too bad. I was hoping you'd make it at least halfway. Oh well. Thanks anyway for the jog.
Hey, sugar. Why, you're just in time. I just took this. And don't you hit me with the word diet, or you'll crush my little heart. As always, let me.
I am just saying, my dear sister, that maybe you would have less troubles if you weren't so prickly. Do you see many cactuses on dates? Do you know why? Prickles say, do not date me. I will poke.
Ugh, I cannot stand you when you are full of nonsense. Can't you goof off somewhere else where I can't listen to your advice?
Do not fret, mi hermana. Those are just the prickles talking. I am just trying to help the cactus get some water in this.
Cacti can go months without water, mi hermano. They do not need you scooting around.
Judging by yours, I would say it's been longer than a few months.
Oh, Dimitri! I'm going to start the shouting if you do not. Oh, Dimitri, someone is here. Hola, aloha, and hello. What, please? Excuse our little.
We were just practicing a skit for our Christmas community play.
Dimitri, do not lie to the customers, especially badly. I am so sorry. He is an idiot by choice, so please do not pay attention to him. What can I get for you? I would be happy to make you anything on the house as an apology.
Aha! Just
Cacti! Hey, please! Do not encourage him! Every time someone says he is right, he will talk about it for weeks. One coffee coming up.
so, you seem like a seasoned traveler with wisdom to share. My dear sister here, She is...
Dimitri!
But I think she is lovely and kind and wonderful.
Do not talk to customers about my love life!
I just think you could use an outside opinion, mi hermana. And I am getting a good vibe from our friendly customer here. May I pick your brain? Do you mind? Bless you, my friend. Lotus?
Oh, for goodness sakes. What the hell? Here is your drink, by the way. I hope you love it.
My dear sister has been on only a handful of dates the last 6 months, and none of them have gone past the first installment. She claims it is because there is no chemistry. But as you can plainly see, she is made of fire and lilacs. For there to be no chemistry would be scientifically impossible.
Dimitri! Dating is not some silly app to get a high score. There are just no men or women that are my type.
Maybe. And maybe I will be magically transformed into a pig, go on a crazy adventure of love and discovery, and be rescued by true love's kiss. Anything is possible. But we should limit our discussion to the probable. What do you think, friend? Is Lotus the victim of the dreaded typeria?
Dimitri, you are so gross and weird. Well, that is a very interesting question. I don't really know the answer.
You see, my friend, our mama, she wants the grandbabies, yes? So many of them.
Dimitri!
Well, it is just an observation. I do not care if you choose to date or not, mi hermana. I care that you seem to be having troubles and are in distress about it.
Well, I still think you are weird and a bad influence.
Aha! Then I am still right where I want to be. But go on, my friend. We interrupted you. Yes, maybe she has the resting beachy face I have heard so much about.
Really? But I try so hard to be not that.
I think we need to run an experiment.
Dimitri, if you are asking this kind of person to take me on a date, I will slap the tan right off your face.
Haha, no. In science, you must remove biases to discover the tantalizing truths underneath. The next customer that comes in.
Aye! Dimitri, I am not going to be your conejillo de indias. And I am certainly not going to bother a customer for the sake of your amusement.
It is not to bother anyone, Lotus. Trust me, almost all customers are delighted when the pretty barista flirts with
I hate it when the universe agrees with Dimitri. I feel like everything gets wobbly.
Haha! That is just the feeling of the truth reaching your heart. Do not fight it. Here is what we shall do. The next customer that comes in, you will try to flirt. And then, whenever you get stuck, oh, sound good?
No.
That's the speed. Oh, there is someone coming. Everyone.
Hello.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House. I am Lotus, and I am very excited to make you drink. I mean, to make you drink.
Oh, great. I'm excited to...
Then we are both...
Yeah, I guess we are.
It is nice to have things in common.
Yeah, definitely. So, do I tell you my order?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I was distracted by your hair.
My hair? Oh no! What's wrong with my hair? Is there something stuck in it?
It is very handsome on you.
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't want to trade hair or anything. I think it just looks really beautiful on your head.
So, what can I get for you?
I can't have anything with caffeine, just to be super clear. So I just like some hot water for mint tea.
Sounds good. I love mint tea too. It is so refreshing and it does wonders for your breath.
Sorry. Is there something wrong with my breath?
I'm not sure. I could check for you, maybe.
Wait, how would you... Oh! No, but, thank you for offering. Sorry, I'm the worst at jokes like that. I have hope that someday I will respond like a normal person when someone makes an obvious joke like that.
So, what can I get?
Oh,
Right. Of course. Can I have your name?
yeah, it's Nim. There's an H on the end, but don't worry if you spell it wrong. It's a weird name.
I think it is a
Oh! Well, thank you. I mean, what's your name?
It is Lotus. Though, maybe, if you go by what they call me around here, it's, "Hey lady, give me my coffee!"
Well, I know how that is. My nickname must be Honking Noises, because I always drive the speed limit and that seems to annoy people.
I know what you mean. It is like everyone is wanting to race, but they only get to the stoplights faster.
It's probably a metaphor for life, but darned if I'll be figuring it out.
Oh, sorry. I have gotten distracted.
Thank you. I got distracted too.
Here you are. That would be $2.95.
Thank you. Here, credit card please.
Great. Thanks for coming in today. I mean,
Thank you!
yes! Don't mention...
All right, see you.
No, Lotus. It's all. I mean, you tripped right at the finish line, which means you did not win the race.
Great. Thanks for coming in today. So, before you go...
Oh, I don't need a number. I'm not one to complain. Even if the tea is awful, that wouldn't be your fault. I'm good.
Yes, of course.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too. I panicked. I am so dumb.
No, Lotus. I mean, you tripped right at the finish line, which means you did not win the race.
Great. Thanks for coming in today. So, I wanted to ask you maybe for your phone number?
Oh, how come? Do you need it for the receipt?
Oh, no. No, I don't. Sorry. I forgot that I do not need it at all. Silly me. Thank you for coming to the Queen Bean.
Yeah, you too.
No, Lotus. I mean, you tripped right at the finish line, which means you did not win the race.
Great. Thanks for coming in today. I mean...
Thank.
Yes! Don't mention.
All right. See you.
I bet.
No, I mean, but I promise you, that boy will not forget this day. It will fill him with sunshine for the whole year.
Why did I listen to you? It is impossible to listen to you and not be embarrassed eventually.
Such is the mystery. But now I must thank my friend here. We have a long way to go. But if you ever want to kill a couple hours and...
But yes, thank you for being so kind and patient. Please do come back, but mostly for coffee or various snacks. Now, if you two will excuse me.
Haha! Oh, Lotus, you are such a kidder.
You are just so sweet for visiting me on here. I made you this cookie. It's got all. Just wanted to show some. As always. Let me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hola. Aloha. What can I get for you today? Here you are. Have a great day.
Sweet Lord, am I tired. I was up all night finishing a last-minute wedding cake. I'm normally more of a sweet tea drinker, but today it's coffee, blacker than the devil's heart. Let me know if you'd like to buy anything, sugar. I'm always at your beck and call.
Aw, thanks for visiting me. I've been having a really downer day. Do you mind if I just bury my face in your chest for a little bit until everything feels better? Thanks. Thanks, Charmer. You're a lifesaver. Everything is so much better when you have a good-smelling person in your life who lets you borrow their hoodies and breathe in their cleavage. Thanks so much. I gotta get back to it. You're one suave mofo. Bye-bye.
Yes? Can I help you? What business brings you to the Reed estate? You seem to be a little late by my clock. Nevertheless, we've been expecting you. Please drive up to the front entrance. Good day. Welcome to Reed Manor. My name is Dorian Reed. I'm more or less the head of the household, which, as you can see, includes manning the front gate. More to the point, it is also my distinct privilege to have the title of Elle's older brother, which means I get to first meet anyone who calls upon her. And so here, destiny finds us. How do you do? Charmed, I'm sure. Well, as much as I enjoy standing in my driveway and bantering with a stranger, there are other matters I must attend to today. None so as important as this, but only marginally so. So let us not beat around the bush. I have a sworn duty to uphold, and being cute about it only draws out the process and risks misunderstandings. What are your intentions with my sister? Ice cream and conversation are both in the acceptable category. Wait here just a moment. I'll go fetch Elle. Elle, dear, your guest has arrived.
Oh, hello. It's nice to see you again. Dorian, I hope you weren't, overbearing with our guest.
As I'm sure your friend will attest, I was nothing if not polite and welcoming. I only made a handful of threats. Quite harmless, I assure you.
Oh my, I hope not.
Have fun, Elle. Might I suggest taking our new friend for a walk around the grounds? The landscapers just finished trimming the hedges on the south lawn into shapes of animals. It's very fetching. The two of you have fun. Let me know if you need anything. You especially, Elle. Let me know if you feel a bad spell coming on.
Of course, Dorian. See you later. Oh, yes, of course he is. Dorian is actually very sweet. And as it is, I'm more of the caterpillar of the family. Dorian is just super protective of me, and he has this way of making my guests scarce. Yes, I think I see what you mean. Only someone who's bad with social cues would mention it. I'm going to use that excuse the next time I need to duck out of a boring dinner party. Or at least, I think you were kidding. You probably can't tell, but safely Dorian was right about one thing, though. The gardens look very nice right after a hedging. Would you care to walk with me? Well, if the world rings you, feel free to take the call. I would hate to come between the two of you. Every time I visit the estate, I walk down this way. I like sitting by the creek that runs through the west end of the property, just past the stables. I suppose that might sound a bit parvenu. Sorry. I don't want to come across as a snob. Well, we only have 20 horses right now, but we were thinking of... Oh! I see. Well, we try our best. What
what we lack in stables, we make up for in butlers. Okay, here. Just through this little hedge. I'll show you my secret place. And here we are. My little quiet place. My home away from home, away from home. Dorian hardly ever comes down here. He dislikes the butterflies. So, whenever I need some alone time, I take a book and a picnic down here and enjoy the peace and quiet. What do you think? Kind of pretty, in that magic garden sort of way. I certainly like to think they're just as... So, I've been thinking a lot about our short exchange in the bakery. I always get a bit flustered when strangers strike up conversations, so very likely I was a bit behind the conversation. I was just wondering, what made you start chatting with me? I thought for a few moments that maybe you were selling protein shakes or soap or something. So, I was just worried that maybe I missed something important because I couldn't quite make sense of it. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Oh, but look at me talking your poor ear off. I've barely given you a chance to breathe, let alone partake in the conversation. What brings you to town? Do you have any burning questions to ask? It changes daily, I think. Today it is butter pecan, but I feel like tomorrow... Anything else on your mind? Oh, certainly. I sort of wish he hadn't said anything, because it's really nothing important. Dorian fusses about me so much because I have a condition. Don't worry, it isn't anything contagious or life-threatening. I have what's called narcolepsy. Have you ever heard of it? No, you silly goof. That's necromancy. But boy, would things be different if that were actually the case. Narcolepsy is a brain condition that affects my level of sleepiness and wakefulness. Sometimes, I get spontaneous... It's not quite as dramatic as it's sometimes shown on TV. But I have fallen asleep in some pretty hazardous situations. One time I was riding my horse, and luckily I was strapped in tight. But it's severe enough that I don't drive, or skydive, I suppose? I don't mind telling you, though, because I usually let new acquaintances know right away, just so they don't think I'm being rude if I fall asleep during our conversation. I hope all of that doesn't make you uncomfortable. I've had a few friendships hit a bump because of it. Well, if that's how you feel about it, I can confirm that I am a very accomplished napper. I've fallen asleep on a roller coaster. It would be hard to match my skill. Well, we should probably pack up. I have a violin lesson in 25 minutes, and Maestro Alessandrini is quite unforgiving if I'm late. But I had a very nice time walking in circles around my brother's house. I do believe that you passed the first Dorian test, though. So, he might actually let me meet up with you somewhere else. Like the cinema, or my own house. Would you like to have an outing with me sometime? Wonderful! And you're right. That would have been my answer. You word thief. Thank you for coming to visit me today. Meeting my brother is an odd formality. I dare say I wouldn't miss it if it went away. But I deeply appreciate the effort. No thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. But I deeply appreciate the effort. I can assure you that's debatable. I'll be in touch. Until next time, take care.
Hey, what? All right. Don't get too excited. Like, shall we get started? Right on. For Eero's first secret, you can't stick to jokes. Ask. All right.
Hey, Schnookums! I'm afraid I can't stay and chat today. We're having a sale, and I actually have customers asking questions. Damn tourists. Anyway, let's meet up later. We'll share a milkshake or something. Bye-bye!
Well, hello there, sugar. Why, bless your heart, darling, for ringing me up. I think my evening plans were mostly vacuuming, so this coffee place is the bee's knees, sugar. The gal in here is an artist. You've heard of Magic Beans? Well, she's the one who makes them that way. Just keep an eye on her brother. You'll spot him a mile away. Charming little troublemaker, him. Shall we roll out the red carpet and get on with it? Got any objections to coffee and conversation? Oh, well, aren't you just the kindest little haberdasher this side of the rocket? You better watch out. Keep up that charming veneer, and you're gonna make this bonbon melt. Let's go in and rustle up a latte.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Oh, Miss Valentine, I love what you have done with your hair. It is like a glorious sun.
Oh, sugar, you're a regular bouquet in a bow. I wish I could make cupcakes half as sweet as you.
Gracias, Miss Valentine. So,
And salt the rim, if you would, darling. I'm feeling a dash adventurous today.
and for you, friendo? Wait. Oh, yes. It took my brain a moment to realize that was real. I'll be right with you with your drinks.
That drink sounded like a mouthful, sugar. I might just have to steal a sip, though. You made it sound enticing. Isn't she such a darling? This place used to be run by a trio of hipsters who liked mixing and matching ingredients and giving them funny names. I've got nothing against hipsters or creativity, but one day they offered me something called junk spunk, and I noped out of there on the double. Anyway, little Lotus there has been running things for a year now, and everything is hunky-dory. Coffee is like kissing. You need it often and by someone who knows how. Don't you agree, Sugar? Don't we all, Sugar? Don't we all? So tell me more about yourself, Sweet Cheeks. I reckon you're new to town since we've never run into each other before. Either that or you secretly hate baked goodies, and this relationship is already doomed to failure. Good gracious, darling. You really like to lay those sweet nothings on thick, huh? By the way, I feel I should stress that I didn't ask you to stop.
Why, hello there, Miss Bonbon. As always, it is my great privilege to serve you. How is my favorite customer today? Out in the sunshine where all beautiful girls belong.
Ah, Dimitri. How's my little caramel apple doing? I'm doing right as rain during drought season, I'd venture.
I am so happy to hear it. Dimitri is good. He is, how do you say, full of life and fire and chocolate-covered coffee beans.
Dimitri, what are you doing?
Ahaha! Lotus, my beautiful sister. I am bringing our dear customers their drinks. Can't you see how thirsty they are?
I told you not to bother Miss Valentine on her date. I put the No Dimitri sign on that drink tray for a reason. Until you learn not to flirt so shamelessly with everyone, you stay in the back and make espresso.
Oh, that's all right, darling. Dimitri was being a perfect gentleman.
Do you see? Even a beastly man like me can clean up and reform his scandalous ways.
You are too kind, Miss Valentine. And patient. And sweet. Even to the biggest fools. Well then, deliver their drinks and give him space. Go, go, go!
Here you are, my dear friends. If you need anything else, please do not hesitate to summon me.
Thank you, darlings. Aren't those two just cute as cucumbers? They're so funny. Dimitri just can't help himself from getting under Lotus's skin. Oh, me too, Sugar. Even when they bicker, they have such pretty voices. I could listen to them for hours. So I've been mostly talking your ear off, Sweet Cheeks. You barely gotten a word in edgewise while I've been clucking up a storm. I made a New Year's resolution to try and talk a little less when I'm in good company. And seeing as it's summertime and I haven't started yet, it's not looking good. So, feel free to ask me whatever's on your mind. I'm an open book with a fancy bookmark ribbon. Bless my butter tarts, Sugar. That's the kind of question a gal like me dreams about hearing on a first date. I know exactly what the problem is. Bubbles mean you've got too much egg in the mix, darling. Either you're putting one too many in for good measure, or your eggs are too big. Scale them back or take a yolk out. That'll fix it right up. Now you got me thinking about cookies, Sugar. You certainly guessed the weight of this gal's heart. I just got to the part of the drink where all the sugar sinks to. That's a little slice of heaven. Oh, cheers, darling. All right, Sugar. I've got a few questions for you. Nothing too prying, just a little test of character I'd like to throw into the mix on a first date. Feel free to pass on them, but just know you are being judged. First question. What's the best way to measure flour for a recipe? Stainless steel measuring cups or a scale? Oh, darling, I do declare, you're a peach who knows just how to tickle my funny bone. You failed that question, but you're definitely getting a consolation prize. Question number 2. What is the proper way to cuss someone out? Do you say, bless your heart, or you're as sharp as a throw pillow? Oh, darling. Oh, you're just 50 shades of delightful. All right, last question, sugar. If a gal in a corset comes moseying up to you, what is the good and proper way to address her ample bosom, which she obviously puts so much effort into? Not a bad plan. Just make sure you don't do the weird wide eyes stare. I'd rather you just look, to be honest. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, last question, sugar. If a tried and true tactic, it carries the risk of failure, but so do all great undertakings. Oh, sugar, that's me. I've got to get back to the bakery and get a cake in the oven. Unfortunately, it doesn't work just turning the heat up to cook them faster. Darling, the time just flew by. I had such a wonderful time. I'd sure love to get together again and do a little dinner and dancing. Are you busy next week? Wonderful, sugar. I can't wait. Thanks for don't be a stranger now. After a while, crocodile.
This is the police! Detective Fumi, SPD. Open up. Good. If you had taken 3 more seconds, I was getting the battering ram. Listen closely. I've got a dead body and evidence linking the victim to you. You're coming with me. I'm not letting you out of my sight until I get answers.
All right, last question, sugar. If a gal in a corset comes moseying up to you, what is the good and proper way? A tried and true tactic? It carries the risk of failure, but so do all great undertakings. Darling, the time just flew by. I had so wonderful, sugar. I can't wait. Thanks for don't be a stranger now.